X redux.
That's the end of round 7. 2 spellers have been eliminated, so 8 spellers move on to round 8.
Okay, and we'll start with round 8 in just 1 second.
Kelly, I'm going to ask Chrissy if you could say the numbers of the kids that are left so everybody knows what number should come before and after them, because I think there's confusion of who's missing.
Yeah, no problem. These are who I have left going into round 8. Number 1, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 10, number 11, number 12, and number 13.
Okay, all right. Let's do this. Manisha, are you ready? All right. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is emerald. It is a noun and it's a highly prized gemstone of rich green color.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
Beth's grandfather has a lovely unmounted emerald that he plans to give her for her graduation present. Emerald.
Can you repeat the definition, please?
A highly prized gemstone of rich green color.
Emerald. E-M-E-R-A-L-D.
That is correct.
Okay. Bradley. This word has a homonym. The word is wizened. It is an adjective, and it means being dried up and shrunken, shriveled, withered, wizened.
Wizened. W-I-S-E-N-E-D.
I'm sorry, but the correct spelling of that would be W-I-Z-E-N-E-D, wizened.
Okay. Almond. This word has a near homonym. The word is genus. It is a noun, and it's a class, kind, or group marked by common characteristics or by one common characteristic. Genus.
It appears Armin might have lost his connection.
Okay.
It's 11:26, so the 5-minute clock will begin for Armand to reestablish. It actually just turned 11:27, so we'll make it 11:32 will be the time when Armand will have to reestablish.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I have Jordan next.
Jordan, and let me make sure I got her right word. All right, Jordan. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is binoculars. It is a plural noun, and it's a handheld optical instrument composed of 2 telescopes and a focusing device, and usually having prisms to increase magnifying ability. Binoculars.
Binoculars. B-I-N-O-C-U-L-A-R-S. Binoculars.
That is correct.
Jalen. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is elevator. It is a noun, and it's a cage or platform, and it's hoisting machinery for conveying persons or goods to or from different levels. Elevator.
Elevator. Can you use it in a sentence?
The hotel's architectural showpiece is its glass elevator, which many tourists make a point to ride. Elevator.
Elevator. ELEVATOR. Elevator.
That is correct.
Okay. Keaton, your word is ceramics.
Ceramics. CERAMICS. Ceramics.
That is correct.
Okay. Eric, your word is dismal.
Have a definition.
Marked by showing or causing gloom, dejection, somberness, or depression of spirit. Dismal.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
James attributed his dismal mood to the gloomy weather. Dismal.
Dismal. DISMAL. Dismal.
That is correct.
Okay. Nia, your word is occur.
Occur. OCCUR. Occur.
That is correct.
I think we're still waiting for Armin to get back on.
Armin
He's on.
reestablished
I'm
at
here.
11:28. He's there.
Perfect.
So Kelly,
Okay. I'm going to give him, I'm going to go on to the next word, which would be 114. All right. Armand, your word is scholarship.
Can you give me a definition, please?
A sum of money or its equivalent offered as by an educational institution to enable a student to pursue studies at a school, college, or university. Scholarship.
Scholarship. SCHOLARSHIP.
Correct.
That is the end of round 8. We lost one speller that round, so we have 7 spellers moving on.
And we'll start in just. Okay. All right, Manisha. Manisha, this word could be confused with a similar word. The word is carriage. It is a noun, and it's a horse-drawn vehicle designed for private use and for comfort or elegance. Carriage.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
Sure. Cinderella's carriage was a pumpkin that her fairy godmother had transformed to take her to the ball. Carriage.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Carriage.
Carriage. CARRIAGE. Carriage.
That is correct.
Armand, your word is bountiful.
Can you give me the definition, please?
Abundant, plentiful.
Could you repeat the word?
Bountiful.
Bountiful. BOUNTIFUL.
That is correct.
All right. Jordan, your word is classical.
What's the definition?
Relating to art, music, or all music other than popular music or music for entertainment. Classical.
Classical. CLASSICAL. ICAL, classical.
That is correct.
Lynn, your word is remorseful.
Can you repeat the word?
Remorseful.
Can I have a definition, please?
Springing from or characterized by a gnawing distress arising from a sense of guilt for past wrongs, as injuries done to others. Remorseful.
Remorseful. Can you use it in a sentence?
Kent was remorseful about how he had treated his little brother during their childhood. Remorseful.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Remorseful. REMORSEFUL. Remorseful.
That is correct.
Keaton, your word is extensive.
Extensive. EXTENSIVE. Extensive.
That is correct.
Eric, your word is defiant.
Oh, I think you missed one out.
Oh,
120.
you know what? If we're okay with it, okay. So I will go back to 120 and then we're going to skip 121 just because I've already said it. Okay. All right. Eric, your word is amnesty.
Can you repeat the word?
Amnesty.
May I have the definition?
The act of an authority as a government by which general pardon of an offense is granted. Amnesty.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Amnesty.
Amnesty. AMNESTY. Amnesty.
That is correct.
All right. And for judges, we're going to skip the word defiant and go on to 122. All right. Nia, this word has a homonym. The word is calendar. It is a noun, and it is a list of events or activities giving dates and details of planned events. Calendar.
Calendar. CALENDAR. Calendar.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 9. All 7 spellers have moved on to round 10.
Okay. Manisha, your word is cohesive.
I have the definition, please.
Fitting together naturally and consistently with suitable order, proportion, and similarity of tone. Cohesive.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Cohesive.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
Max was pleased with the cohesive feel of the decor in his new apartment. Cohesive.
Cohesive. COHESIVE. Cohesive.
That is correct.
Okay. Armand, your word, this word could be confused with a similar word. The word is digression. It is a noun, and it's the act of turning aside from the main subject of attention in a discourse or literary work. Digression.
Trying to think of what will help me. Could you give me a definition, please?
The act of turning aside from the main subject of attention in a discourse or literary work.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Digression.
Digression. DIGRESSION.
That is correct.
Jordan, your word, excuse me, let me back it up. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is wharf. It is a noun, and it's a structure built along or at an angle from the shore of navigable waters so that ships may lie alongside to receive and discharge cargo and passengers. Wharf.
Wharf, WHARF, wharf.
That is correct.
Jalen, your word is toilsome.
Can you repeat the word?
Toilsome.
Can I have a definition, please?
Marked by or full of fatiguing work or effort, arduous, laborious, toilsome.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Tula set herself the toilsome work, excuse me, let me back it up. Tula set herself the toilsome job of cleaning the garage. Toilsome.
Toilsome. TOILSOME, toilsome.
That is correct.
Keaton, your word is surety.
Can you repeat the word?
Surety.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Terrence's mother took away his screen time as a surety that he would rake the front yard, promising she'd give it back as soon as he'd finish. Surety.
Surety. SURRITY. Surety.
I'm sorry, that is the incorrect spelling. The correct spelling is SURETY, surety.
Right. Eric, this word could be confused with a similar word. The word is collision. It is a noun, and it's the action or an instance of violent encounter or forceful striking together, typically by accident, and so as to harm or impede. Collision.
Collision. COLLISION. Collision.
That is correct.
Right? Nia, this word has a homonym. The word is cistern. It is a noun, and it's an artificial reservoir or tank for holding or storing water or other liquids. Specifically, an often underground tank for storing rainwater collected from a roof. Cistern.
Cistern. SISTERN. Cistern.
I'm afraid that that is the incorrect spelling. The correct spelling is CISTERN, cistern.
That's the end of round 10. 2 spellers are out of the competition, and we have 5 spellers moving on to round 11.
Okay. And Manisha, again, you're kicking off this round. Your word is peruse.
Can I have the definition, please?
To read, specifically to read over in an attentive or leisurely manner. Peruse.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
Jan will peruse several journals in the hope of getting needed material for further research. Peruse.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Can you repeat the word?
Peruse.
Peruse. PERUSE. Peruse.
That is correct.
Armand, your word is pedicure.
Pedicure. PEDICURE. pedicure.
You are correct.
Jordan, your word is lavender.
Can I have the definition, please?
A Mediterranean mint that is widely cultivated for its narrow aromatic leaves and spikes of lilac purple flowers, which are dried and used to create small perfumed packets for scenting clothes, also called English lavender.
Lavender, Lavender, lavender.
That is correct.
Jalen, your word is conduit.
Can you repeat the word?
Conduit.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Grandfather showed Logan the conduit that irrigated his large garden. Conduit.
Can I have a definition, please?
A natural or artificial channel through which water or other fluid passes or is conveyed. Conduit.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Conduit.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Conduit.
Conduit. C-O-N-D-U-E-T. Conduit.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is C-O-N-D-U-I-T, conduit.
All right, Eric. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is tropical. It is an adjective, and it's of, relating to, occurring in, or used in the region lying between either of the two parallels of Earth's latitude that are approximately 23.5 degrees north of the equator and approximately 23.5 degrees south of the equator. The word is tropical.
May I have the part of speech?
This is an adjective.
Tropical. Tropical. Tropical.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 11. One speller is out of the competition. We have 4 spellers moving on to round 12.
Okay, and give me just one quick second and okay. All right, Manisha. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is ghastly. It is an adjective and it means intensely unpleasant, disagreeable, or objectionable, terrible, ghastly.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
Getting stuck on a roller coaster for hours only added to Gloria's ghastly experience at the amusement park. Ghastly.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Ghastly.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Ghastly.
Ghastly. G-H-A-S-T-L-Y. Ghastly.
That is correct.
Armand, this word could be confused with a similar word. The word is fiscal. It is an adjective and it means of or relating to financial matters generally. Fiscal.
Fiscal. F-I-S-C-A-L. Fiscal.
That is correct.
Jordan, this word could be confused with a similar word. The word is conclave. It is a noun and it's the body of cardinals, especially when considered in respect to their electoral function. Conclave.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
A puff of white smoke signified that the conclave had elected a new pope. Conclave.
Conclave, C-O-N-C-L-A-V-E, conclave.
That is correct.
Eric, your word is flourish.
Can you repeat the word?
Flourish.
May I have the definition?
To grow luxuriantly, to increase and enlarge, to thrive, flourish.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Flourish.
Flourish. Flourish. Flourish.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 12. Nobody missed any words that round, so all 4 spellers will be moving on to round 13.
Okay. All right. Manisha. This word has a homonym. The word is patience. It is a noun, and it means calm self-possession in confronting obstacles or delays. Patience.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
George doesn't have the patience to wait in line for hours to buy a ticket. Patience.
Patience. Patience. Patience.
That is correct.
Armand. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is adhesion. It is a noun, and it's steady or firm attachment as to a person, party, principle, or idea. Adherence. The word is adhesion.
Adhesion. ADHESION.
That's correct.
All right, Jordan. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is pyramid. It is a noun, and it's an ancient, massive structure of huge stone blocks found especially in Egypt, having typically a square ground plan, outside walls in the form of 4 triangles that meet in a point at the top and inner sepulchral chambers. I may have sepulchral chambers.
Sepulcher.
Say it again.
Sepulcher.
Sepulchral chambers. Thank you. The word is pyramid.
Pyramid. PYRAMID. Pyramid.
That is correct.
And Eric, your word is heredity.
Can you repeat the word?
Heredity.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Heredity.
May I have the definition?
This is the sum of the qualities and potentialities of an individual that are genetically derived from its ancestors. Heredity.
May I have the part of speech?
This is a noun.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Heredity.
Heredity. HEREDITY. Heredity.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 13. No spellers missed anything, so we're moving on to round 14.
Before we do, can the judges talk to the pronouncer for a moment, please?
Mm-hmm.
And while the judges are meeting, I'll just let everyone know how awesome they're doing. We're almost an hour into the next segment here. It's been about an hour since our last break. So I'll poll the 4 remaining spellers. Would you guys like a break, say in the next 10 minutes? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay. I'll jump in once we get back and start the next round. I'll jump in when we get close to noon.
I think we're all back. Is everyone all ready? Okie dokie. I see some nodding heads. That's great. All right. Manisha, you are going to kick it off for us. Your word is inflammable.
Can I have the definition, please?
Capable of being easily set on fire. Inflammable.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
Inflammable hair products carry a warning label. Inflammable.
Can I have the part of speech?
This is an adjective.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Inflammable.
Inflammable. INFLAMMABLE. Inflammable.
That is correct.
All right, Armand, you're up. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is a fraction. It is a noun, and it's the action of making forcible entry. A fraction.
No. Can we meet on that one for a second, please?
Yes. All right, Armand, I'm going to say that one more time to make sure that you hear me and that I say it exactly the way it should be. The word is effraction. And Armand, can you say that? Can you repeat it so that I know that you heard it correctly? Effraction.
Effraction.
Yes.
EFFRACTION. Effraction.
That is correct.
Okay. All right. Jordan, your word is aerobics.
What's the definition?
A system of physical conditioning designed to improve respiratory and circulatory function by exercise that increase oxygen consumption. Aerobics.
Aerobics. AEROBICS. Aerobics.
Very good. You are correct.
Okay. Eric, your word is chaperonage.
Can you repeat the word?
Chaperonage.
Chaperonage.
Yes.
You have the definition?
Attendance or supervision by one delegated to ensure proper behavior. Chaperonage.
Kelly, can you pause?
Thursday,
And
pause.
Eric,
Yep.
can you pause for a minute?
All right. And you know, we always want to get it right. So I want to get it right for you, Eric. I'm going to say it again. Chaperonage. Chaperonage.
Can you repeat the word?
Chaperonage.
Chaperonage.
Yes.
Chaperonage.
That is correct.
And as always, guys, I appreciate your patience as we just want to get it right. That's what we want to do.
That's the end of round 14. All 4 spellers are moving on to round 15.
All right.
Excuse me. Before we begin round 15, it's been an hour since our last break. And so if we all could, let's break until 12:05, please. 12:05 is when we'll restart round 15.
Josh, can you do us a favor? I think there's someone signing in WISHAM, and they're constantly connecting and it's giving those pinging noises. Can you mute them? Or are they muted?
Check here.
I tried to do that already. I can't mute them. You can.
I think it's because they're connecting. I'm going to put them in the waiting room.
Right.
And then we will commence.
Okay, are we ready? Everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Manisha. Your word is declamatory.
Have the definition, please.
Marked by rhetorical effect or display. Stilted. Declamatory.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Declamatory.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
Yeah. Minna's declamatory sermon alienated many of her listeners. Declamatory.
Can you repeat it one more time?
Declamatory.
Declamatory. DECLAMATORY. Declamatory.
That is correct.
All right. Armand, your word is enumerated.
Enumerated. ENUMERATED. Enumerated.
That is correct.
Okay. Jordan, this word could be confused with a similar word. The word is adversaria. It is a plural noun and it's a miscellaneous collection of notes, remarks, or selections. Adversaria.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Each month, Monty would turn the adversaria he collected in his small journal into a blog post. Adversaria.
Adversaria. ADVERSARIA. Adversaria.
That is correct.
Right. Jordan, or excuse me, Eric. This word has a homonym. The word is allegiance. It is a noun and it's devotion or loyalty, especially to a person, group, or cause entitled to obedience or service and respect. Allegiance.
I have the language of origin.
This word is from a French word of Germanic derived Latin origin and then became English. Allegiance.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Allegiance.
Allegiance. ALLEGIANCE. Allegiance.
That is correct.
All right.
That's the end of round 15. All 4 spellers are moving on to round 16.
All right, Manisha. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is forfeit. It is a verb and it means to lose or lose the right to by some error, fault, offense, or crime. Forfeit.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
In some states, individuals convicted of a felony forfeit their right to vote. Forfeit.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Forfeit. FORFEIT. Forfeit.
That is correct.
Armand, your word is collegiality.
Can you please use that, or can you please give me a definition?
Mm-hmm. The cooperative relationship of coworkers, generally of similar rank. Collegiality.
Collegiality. Collegiality. Collegiality.
That is correct.
Okay. Jordan, your word is dementia,
Can I have a definition, please?
a condition of deteriorated mentality characterized by marked decline from the individual's former intellectual level and often by emotional apathy. Dementia.
Dementia. DEMENTIA. Dementia.
That is correct.
Eric, your word is diligence.
Can you repeat the word?
Diligence.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
Preparing for a marathon requires a hefty amount of diligence and commitment to training. Diligence.
Diligence. DILIGENCE. Diligence.
That is correct.
The end of round 16, all 4 spellers have made it on to round 17.
Manisha, your word is factorial.
Have the definition, please.
Involving or based on replication with a variable introduced in each replicate. Factorial.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
A factorial design is the most common way to frame a study of 2 or more variables perceived to be independent. Factorial.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Factorial. FACTORIAL. Factorial.
That is correct.
Armand, this word could be confused with a similar word. The word is persuasible. It is an adjective, and it means capable of winning over by an appeal to one's reason and feelings, as into doing or believing something. Persuasible.
Could you please use that in a sentence?
Yes. The self-help guru proved to be a persuasible orator. Excuse me.
Please repeat the word.
Persuasible.
Persuasible. PERSUASIBLE.
That is correct.
All right. Jordan, your word is luxuriate.
Can I have the definition, please?
To abandon oneself to pleasure, to indulge oneself. Luxuriate.
Luxuriate. LUXURIATE. Luxuriate.
That is correct.
Eric, this word could be confused with a similar word. The word is ineptitude. It is a noun and it means unfitness, unsuitableness. Ineptitude.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Ineptitude.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
Doreen blamed the recession on governmental ineptitude.
Ineptitude. INEPTITUDE. Ineptitude.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 17. All 4 spellers are moving on to round 18.
All right, Manisha, your word is geriatric.
Have the definition, please.
Of or relating to the aged or the process of aging.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Geriatric.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Geriatric.
Geriatric. geriatric.
That is correct.
Armand, this word could be confused with a similar word. The word is muchacha. It is a noun and it means a young woman, a girl, muchacha.
Muchacha. Muchacha. Muchacha.
That is correct.
Right? Jordan, your word is sabotage.
Can I have the definition, please?
Malicious destruction of or damage to property with the intention of injuring a business or impairing the economic system or weakening a government or nation in time of war or national emergency. Sabotage.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
When the airplane crashed, sabotage was suspected and an investigation was launched.
Sabotage.
Sabotage.
Sabotage. SABOTAGE. Sabotage.
That is correct.
Okay. Eric, your word is specimen.
Yeah, the definition.
A particular single item, part, aspect, or incident that is typical and indicative of the nature, character, or quality of others in the same class or group. Specimen.
May I have the part of speech?
This is a noun.
Specimen. SPECIMEN. Specimen.
That is correct.
That is the end of round 18. All four spellers made it to round 19.
Okay. Manisha, your word is vehicular.
Add the definition, please.
Of, relating to, or designed for an automotive carrier of goods or passengers. Vehicular.
Can I have the part of speech, please?
It is an adjective.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
The vehicular ferry boat carried mixed car across the river.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Vehicular.
Vehicular. VEHICULAR. Vehicular.
That is correct.
Right. Armand, your word is simpatico.
Simpatico. SIMPATICO. Simpatico.
That is correct.
Jordan, your word is dilapidated.
Can I have the definition, please?
Decayed, deteriorated, injured, or fallen into partial ruin, especially because of neglect or misuse. Dilapidated.
Dilapidated. DILAPIDATED. Dilapidated.
That is correct.
Eric, your word is chromosome.
Can you repeat the word?
Chromosome.
May I have the definition?
Any of the rod-shaped or thread-like DNA-containing structures of cellular organisms that contain all or most of the genes of the organism. Chromosome.
Chromosome. CHROMOSOME. Chromosome.
That is correct.
That is the end of round 19. All four spellers will move into round 20.
Okay. All right, Manisha, your word is firmament.
Can I have the definition, please?
The vault or arch of the sky, the heavens, firmament.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
Carmen gazed up at the stars, which were tiny specks of brightness in the black firmament.
Can I have the part of speech?
This is a noun.
Can I have the origin?
This word has origins in Hebrew and Greek, but was formed from an originally Latin word and passed through French before becoming English.
Firmament. F-I-R-M-A-M-E-N-T. Firmament.
That is correct.
All right, Armand, your word is geocaching.
Geocaching. Geocaching. Geocaching.
Absolutely correct.
Jordan, your word is heliotrope.
Can I have the definition, please?
A stone consisting of a green translucent mineral sprinkled with red spots. Heliotrope.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Heliotrope, also known as bloodstone, has the same physical properties as quartz.
Heliotrope. Heliotrope. Heliotrope.
That is correct.
Eric, your word is idiosyncratic.
Idiosyncratic. May I have the definition?
Marked by a peculiar, hold on. Marked by a, can you say that?
Peculiarity.
My mouth does not want to say that, so.
Marked by a peculiarity.
Of physical or mental constitution or temperament. The word is idiosyncratic.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from an originally Greek word that passed into English.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Idiosyncratic.
Idiosyncratic. IDIOSYNCRATIC. Idiosyncratic.
That is correct.
That is the end of round 20. All four spellers are moving to round 21.
Okay. Can we just take a pause here for just 1 second so I can confer with the judges? All right, we're gonna resume. And I think we are all in agreement that this is a spectacular group. All right, so Manisha, are you ready? All right, the hands go up. That's when I know everyone's ready. All right, Manisha, your word is frabjous.
Can I have the definition, please?
Extraordinary or wonderful. Frabjous.
Can I have the origin, please?
This word is perhaps from another English word that is of Latin origin.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
Vonda thought happily that her graduation party was the final event of a simply frabjous day.
Frabjous. Frabjous. Frabjous.
That is correct.
Okay. Armand, your word is catalo.
Can you repeat that, please?
Catalo.
Can you give me a definition, please?
A hybrid between the American bison and domestic bovine. Catalo.
I think I'm gonna do it anyway. Catalo. Catalo.
That is correct. Well done.
That was challenging.
Actually, let me say that there is an alternate spelling, Armand, which is Cattalo, but you gave us the other spelling, which was correct as well.
All right, Jordan, your word is collapsar.
Can I have the definition, please?
A massive star that undergoes gravitational breakdown, especially after colliding with another star. Collapsar.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
A black hole is a result of the complete breakdown of a collapsar.
Is there any other pronunciations?
No, there's not.
What's the origin?
The first part of this word is from Latin, and the second part is a shortening of a Latin-derived English word.
Collapsar?
Collapsar.
Collapsar. COLLAPSAR. Collapsar.
That is correct.
Okay. All right. Eric, your word is abstemious.
Got the definition.
Sparing and eating and drinking. Abstemious.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Abstemious.
May I have the language of origin?
Latin.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Abstemious.
Abstemious. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Can you say it again?
Abstemious.
Yes.
Abstemious. ABSTEMIOUS. Abstemious.
That is correct.
That is the end of round 21. All spellers are moving around 22.
Okay, Manisha, your word is denticulate.
Can I have the definition, please?
Having small teeth covered with small pointed projections.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Denticulate.
Can I have the origin, please?
This is from Latin.
Denticulate. DENTICULATE. Denticulate.
That is correct.
All right. Next word. Your word is This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is capillary. It is a noun, and it's any of the smallest constituent vessels of the blood vascular system connecting arterioles with venules so as to form networks practically throughout the body. Capillary.
Capillary. Capillary. Capillary.
That is correct.
All right, Jordan. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is abrogate. It is a verb, and it is to abolish by authoritative, official, or formal action. Annul, repeal. The word is abrogate.
Abrogate. ABRIGATE. Abrogate.
I'm afraid that that is incorrect. The correct spelling is ABROGATE, abrogate.
Okay. Eric, your word is discountenance.
Can you repeat the word?
Discountenance.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
Frank stated that he did not wish to discountenance other opinions, but his dad's mashed potatoes are quite possibly the best mashed potatoes ever. Discountenance.
May I have the part of speech?
Verb.
Discountenance. DISCOUNTENCE. Discountenance.
That is correct.
That is the end of round 22. One speller is out of the competition, so 3 spellers are moving on to round 23.
All right, Manisha, your word is environs.
Can I have the definition, please?
Any adjoining or surrounding region or space, vicinity, neighborhood, environs.
Use it in a sentence, please.
Residents of the subdivision and its immediate environs are eligible to join the Neighborhood Pool Association. Environs.
Can I have the origin, please?
This word is from French, which formed it from Latin-derived elements.
Environs. ENVIRONS. Environment.
That is correct.
All right, Armand, your word is, let me pause for just 1 second. Let me pause just 1 second. Let me confer with the judge for 1 second. Okay. Thank you for that brief pause there. The word is Einstein.
Einstein. EINSTEIN.
That is correct.
Okay. Eric, your word is lugubrious.
Add the definition.
Expressive of, marked by, or giving rise to grief or sorrow. Mournful, lugubrious.
May I have the part of speech?
Adjective.
May I have the language of origin?
It's formed from an originally Latin part plus an English combining form.
Lugubrious. LUGUBRIOUS. Lugubrious.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 23. 3 spellers are moving on to round 24.
Okay. Manisha, your word is El Nino.
Can I have the definition, please?
An irregularly occurring flow of unusually warm surface water along the western coast of South America that is accompanied by abnormally high rainfall in usually arid areas. El Nino.
Can I have the part of speech, please?
It's a noun.
Can I have the origin?
This phrase is from Spanish.
Can you repeat it one more time?
El Nino.
El Nino. E-L-N-I-N-O. El Nino.
That is correct.
Okay. Armand, your word is protectorate.
Could you please repeat the definition? Could you please repeat the word?
Protectorate.
Could you give me a definition, please?
I'd like to, the 8 needs to be, so it's a
Just a second, okay? They're talking about making sure you hear the right pronunciation, so just a second.
All right. And I'm going to say that word again, protectorate. Protectorate.
Could you please give me the definition?
A territorial unit under the political control and protection of a larger and more powerful state, especially in the areas of defense and foreign relations. Protectorate.
Protectorate. Protectorate. Protectorate.
That is correct.
Okay. Eric, your word is quandary.
Have the definition?
A state of perplexity or doubt, a choice or a situation involving choice between equally unsatisfactory alternatives. Quandary.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Quandary.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is of unknown origin.
Quandary. Q-U-A-N-D-A-R-Y. Quandary.
That is correct.
That is the end of round 24. We're moving on to round 25 with all 3 spellers.
Okay. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is remonstrance. It is a noun and it means an act or instance of saying or pleading in protest, reproof, or opposition. Remonstrance.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
The loud remonstrance of the home team supporters caused the officials to award the away team 2 free throws. Remonstrance.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Can I have the origin, please?
This word is from Latin-derived French.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Remonstrance.
Remonstrance. R-E-M-O-N-S-T-R-A-N-C-E. Remonstrance.
That is correct.
Okay, Armand. Hold on one second. Your word is occultation.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Occultation.
Can you give me a definition, please?
Disappearance from the public eye. Occultation.
Occultation. Occultation. Occultation.
I'm sorry, Armand, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is OCCULTATION. Double C.
All right, Eric. This word has a homonym. The word is tomahawk. It is a noun, and it's a light axe used both as a missile and as a hand weapon by Native North Americans. Tomahawk.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
Tomahawk throwing is a popular sport among American historical reenactment groups. Tomahawk.
Tomahawk. TOMAHAWK. Tomahawk.
That is correct.
That is the end of round 25. One speller is now out of the competition, so we're down to 2 spellers moving on to round 26.
All right. And then number 2, let me just update my papers. All right, Manisha, your word is entrepreneur.
I have the definition, please.
The organizer of an economic venture, especially one who organizes, owns, manages, and assumes the risks of a business. Entrepreneur.
Can I have the origin, please?
This word came from French, which formed it from Latin-derived elements. Entrepreneur.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
Ariel is an entrepreneur who runs both a cookery school and a company that manufactures kitchen equipment. Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. ENTREPRENEUR. Entrepreneur.
That is correct.
All right, Eric, your word is dialysis.
May I have the language of origin?
The word is Greek.
May I have the definition?
The definition is the separation of substances in solution by means of semi-permeable membranes. Dialysis.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Dialysis.
Dialysis. DIALYSIS. Dialysis.
That is correct.
That is the end of round 26. We're moving to round 27 with 2 spellers.
The word is heptad.
Can I have the definition, please?
A group of 7.
Can I have the origin, please?
This word is from Greek.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Heptad.
Heptad. HEPTAD. Heptad.
That is correct.
Okay. Eric, your word is logarithmic.
Have the definition?
Of involving or expressing in terms of the exponent that indicates the power to which a number must be raised to produce a given number. Logarithmic.
May I have the part of speech?
This word is formed from originally Greek elements.
Logarithmic. LOGARITHMIC. Logarithmic.
That is correct.
That is the end of round 27. 2 spellers are moving on to round 28.
All right. Manisha, your word is campanology.
I have the definition, please.
The art of bell ringing.
Can I have the origin, please?
Okay, the first part of this word is from a Latin word from an Italian place name. And the second part is a Greek-derived English combining form.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Can you repeat the word?
Campanology.
Campanology. Campanology. Campanology.
That is correct.
Hey, Eric. Your word is quiddity.
Can you repeat the word?
Quiddity.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Quiddity.
Quiddity. Q-U-I-D-D-I-T-Y. Quiddity.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 28. We're moving on to round 29 with both spellers.
All right. Manisha, your word is seraphic.
I have the definition, please.
Of, relating to, or befitting one of an order of fiery six-winged angels who guard God's throne. Sublime, pure.
Can I have the origin, please?
This is a word. This word is from a word that went from Hebrew to Latin. Seraphic.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
The youth choir ended its concert with a seraphic chorale. Seraphic.
Seraphic. S-E-R-A-P-H-I-C. Seraphic.
Correct.
Okay, Eric, this word has a homonym. The word is Acadians. It is a plural noun, and it's natives or inhabitants of a French colony of the 17th and 18th century, consisting principally of what is now Nova Scotia. The word is Acadians.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
After the British gained political control of the region, many Acadians immigrated to Louisiana, forming the Cajun culture. Acadians.
Can you repeat the part of speech?
This is a plural noun.
Acadians. A-C-A-D-I-A-N-S. Acadians.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 29. Both spellers are moving on to round 30.
All right. Manisha, this word has a near homonym. The word is citronella. It is a noun, and this word came from French, or excuse me. Let me go back. This word has a near homonym. The word is citronella, and it's a yellowish essential oil with lemon-like odor obtained from either of two grasses and used especially as an insect repellent. Citronella.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
Garcelle lit several candles containing citronella and placed them on the rails of the deck, hoping for a romantic mosquito-free dinner. Citronella.
Can you repeat the origin, please?
This word came from French, which formed it from Latin-derived Provençal word.
Provincial.
Provincial.
It's like from Provence.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Citronella.
Citronella. C-I-T-R-O-N-E-L-L-A. Citronella.
That is correct.
Eric, your word is medieval.
Can I have the definition?
Of, relating to, or typical or suggestive of the Middle Ages or their art, literature, or institutions. Medieval.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Medieval, medieval, medieval.
May I have the part of speech?
Adjective.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Medieval.
Medieval. M-E-D-I-E-V-A-L. Medieval.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 30. Both spellers are moving on to round 31.
Okay. Manisha, your word is sabermetrics.
Can I have the definition, please?
The statistical analysis of baseball data. Sabermetrics.
Can I have the origin, please?
This word is formed from an English acronym plus a Greek-derived English combining form, sabermetrics.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
Richard, whose favorite hobby is sabermetrics, knows the RBI of every Cincinnati Reds player for the last 2 decades.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Sabermetrics.
Sabermetrics. SABERMETRICS. Sabermetrics.
That is correct.
Okay. Eric, your word is grand dame.
Have the language of origin.
This word consists of Latin-derived French elements. Grand dame.
Have the definition.
A lady usually elderly and of great social or professional prestige, of high rank, or of extremely dignified or imposing manner. Grand dame.
Grand dame. GRANDEDAME. Grand dame.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 31. Both spellers are moving to round 32.
Okay, give me 1 second. All right. Manisha, your word is emeritus.
I have the definition, please.
Retired from an office or position, especially after gaining recognition. Emeritus.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Emeritus.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
Our summer school teacher, Dr. Benteen, is Professor Emeritus of History from Dartmouth College. Emeritus.
I have the part of speech.
Adjective.
Can you repeat it one more time?
Emeritus.
Emeritus. EMERITUS. Emeritus.
That is correct.
All right, Eric. Your word is floribunda.
Floribunda. Am I pronouncing that?
Wait, hold on 1 second.
Floribunda.
Have the definition.
Any of various bush roses derived from crosses of polyantha and tea roses and characterized by large, seldom fragrant flowers in open clusters.
Can you repeat the word?
Floribunda.
Floribunda.
Okay. Floribunda. FLORIBUNDA. Floribunda.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 32. Both spellers moved to round 33.
Hold on 1 second. All right. Manisha, you ready? Okay. Your word is rhizome.
Have the definition, please.
A more or less elongate stem or branch of a plant that is often thickened or tuber-shaped, is usually horizontal and underground, and is distinguished from a true root in possessing buds, nodes, and usually scale-like leaves. Rhizome.
Have the origin, please.
This word is from Latin, which took it from Greek.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Can you repeat the word?
Rhizome.
Can you repeat the definition?
A more or less elongate stem or branch of a plant that is often thickened or tuber-shaped, is usually horizontal and underground, and is distinguished from a true root in possessing buds, nodes, and usually scale-like leaves. Rhizome.
Can you say it one more time?
Rhizome.
Rhizome. R-H-I-Z-O-M-E. Rhizome.
That is correct.
I don't know. Did you know that word?
Of course she did.
You did. That was outstanding. Okay. All right. That was it. All right. The next word. Eric, your word is scrivener.
Have the definition.
A usually minor or unknown author. Scrivener.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from a word that passed from Latin to French to English. Scrivener.
May I have the part of speech?
It is a noun.
Scrivener. S-C-R-I-V-E-N-E-R. Scrivener.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 33. Those spellers are moving around 34.
All right, Manisha, your word is bruschetta.
Have the definition, please.
Thick slices of bread, grilled, rubbed with garlic, drizzled with olive oil, often topped with tomatoes and herbs, and usually served as an appetizer. Bruschetta.
Have the origin, please.
This word is from Italian, which may have taken it from a Latin word.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta. B-R-U-S-C-H-E-T-T-A. Bruschetta.
That is correct.
Okay. Eric, your word is encarnadine.
Repeat the word.
Encarnadine.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are encarnadine and encarnadine.
Encarnadine, and am I pronouncing that correctly?
You are.
Encarnadine. E-N-C-A-R-N-A-D-I-N-E. Encarnadine.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 34. Both spellers are moving around 35.
Okay. Manisha, this word could be confused with a similar word. The word is tenon. It is a noun, and it means a projecting member in a piece of wood or other material for insertion into a mortise to make a joint. Tenon.
Have the origin, please.
This word passed from Latin to French to English.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
Curtis uses jigsaw to cut a tenon on each board of the box he was making. Tenon.
Have the part of speech.
This is a noun.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Tenon.
Tenon. T-E-N-O-N. Tenon.
That is correct.
All right. Give me just 1 second.
Oh, sorry, let me mute. We're not.
All right. This word has a near homonym. The word is orogeny. It is a noun, and it's the process of mountain making, especially by folding of Earth's crust. Orogeny.
Orogeny, am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yes.
Yes.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from Greek parts.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Orogeny.
Orogeny. O-R-O-G-E-N-Y. Orogeny.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 35. Both spellers are moving around 36.
All right. Manisha, your word is agnomen.
Can you repeat the word?
Agnomen.
Can I have the definition, please?
It's an additional name or epithet.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
Richard gets testy when people use the agnomen, the lion-hearted, along with his given name. Agnomen.
Agnomen?
Agnomen.
Can I have the origin, please?
This word is from Latin.
Can you repeat it one more time?
Agnomen.
Agnomen. A-G-N-O-M-E-N. Agnomen.
That is correct.
All right. This word could be confused with a similar word. Give me 1 second. The word is Castelia. Nope, I'm not saying that right. I really want to get this right. The word is Castelia.
Castelia.
Noun, and it's a source of poetic inspiration. Castelia.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Castelia.
Castelia, am I pronouncing that correctly?
You are.
Castelia. C-A-S-T-A-L-I-A. Castelia.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 36. Both spellers are moving around 37.
Okay. All right. Your word is oxalis.
Can you repeat the word?
Oxalis.
Have the origin, please.
This word is from Latin, which took it from Greek. Oxalis.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
Ned planted oxalis along the edge of his flower garden for a splash of color. Oxalis.
I have a definition.
A plant or flower of a large genus of stemless or apparently stemless herbs, mostly of warm or tropical regions, having acid foliage, palmately or pinnately compound leaves, and usually white, pink, or purple flowers with 10 stamens. Oxalis.
Oxalis, am I saying that right?
You are.
Oxalis. O-X-A-L-I-S. Oxalis.
That is correct.
All right. This word has a near homonym. The word is seine. It is a verb, and it means to fish with or catch fish with a large net that hangs vertically in the water. Seine.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from a Germanic word that ultimately derives from Greek via Latin.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Seine.
Sane. S-E-I-N-E. Sane.
That is correct.
That's the end of round 37. Both spellers are moving to round 38.
Since we've reached the top of the hour again, can we have another 5-minute break, please?
I believe that would be a good idea. So let's say 111. 111 to return. And we're back. A couple of our judges are still getting seated and ready. Our pronouncer, Kelly, is back in her seat.
Yes.
And when she is ready, we will recommence.
I'm ready. Ready.
Fire away.
I did want to let you guys know, we have 2 spellers back in, and we are moving forward in our list. And so spellers, we have reached the portion of the competition where we're going to be moving into a different section of the list. The words leading up to now were studied as part of the 2021 Words of Champions. The source for the remaining rounds will be Merriam-Webster's Unabridged. Although the next section of words might sound less difficult, you have not had the opportunity to study this list of words prior to today's competition. All right, so let me flip to that part.
And record keepers, can you confirm this is round 39?
38. I have
Round 38.
38.
Great, thank you.
All right, Manisha, your word is laqueous.
Can you repeat the word?
Laqueous.
Can I have the definition, please?
A band of nerve fibers of the second neurons in the sensory path terminating in the thalamus. Laqueous.
Can I have the origin, please?
This is from Latin.
Can I have the part of speech?
This word is from Latin.
No, it's a noun.
Oh, I'm sorry, part of speech, noun.
Can you repeat the definition?
A band of nerve fibers of the second neurons in the sensory path terminating in the thalamus.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
The neurosurgeon was careful to avoid the laqueous when he removed the tumor. Laqueous.
Laqueous. L-A-Q-U-I. O-U-S, laqueous.
I'm sorry, but the correct spelling of laqueous is L-A-Q-U-E-U-S. Laqueous.
Okay. Eric, this word could be confused with a similar word. The word is vervet. It is a noun, and it's a southern and eastern African Guinan monkey related to the grivet, but having the face, chin, hands, and feet black. Vervet.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin-derived French.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Vervet.
Vervet. V-E-R-V-E-T. Vervet.
That is correct.
Okay. And we're about to, speller, Manisha, who misspelled in the round that just concluded, please stay with us and don't log off yet. We've reached the point in our competition where if you spell correctly in this round, Eric, we will declare you as our champion. If you misspell, we will reinstate Manisha from the previous round. Okay. All right, give me 1 second. All right, Eric, this word has a near homonym. The word is abience. It is a noun and it means tendency to withdraw from a stimulus, object, or situation. Abience.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
May I have the part of speech?
Part of speech is a noun.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
you repeat the definition?
A tendency to withdraw from a stimulus, object, or situation. Abience.
Abience. A-B-I-E-N-C-E. Abience.
That is correct.
Congratulations, Eric. You are the champion of the First Coast Spelling Bee.
Congratulations.
All right, Josh.
Thank you, everyone. Just wanted to make sure I was muted off there. Well done, Eric. Congratulations for your impressive performance in today's competition. Denise Fox from WJXT will be in contact with you for your prizes and further details on your next step. But do we really have to tell you at this point? You now advance to the Scripps National Spelling Bee, where you will represent your community, your school, and Channel 4. We can't wait to cheer you on in the national finals. Thank you to all of our spellers who competed today, to their parents who supported their spelling bee journeys, and to our officials who have volunteered their time to make this virtual bee possible. Have a great rest of your day and week. Eric, I'm going to ask you to sit tight because I'm going to ask you a couple questions so that we can put you on the news tonight. First off, this is your third straight championship. How does it feel to be back here again as our First Coast Spelling Bee champion?
It feels great. I worked really hard, and I just love everybody that's been helping me through this. My family's helped me a lot to prepare, and I just really thank them for all that they do for me.
What do you think makes you such a good speller?
I practice a lot, and I think that I'm able to stay calm pretty well. I have a couple ways that it's really important to just calm down and not panic too much. So that's really important.
So we made it all the way to round 38. Technically, you were round 39 with your winning word being abience. Is this a word you're familiar with, or we were in that section where it was not on the list that was provided to you, but had you worked on abience? Did you know what it was? Have you heard it before?
I have not heard that word before. I was able to use like the definition and the useful information provided to figure it out.
So like I said, this is your third straight time being the First Coast Spelling Bee champion. And so you've represented your school and your community and Channel 4 before in the National Spelling Bee. What from your previous experiences are you going to use this year to help you?
Well, last year, obviously it got canceled. So I'm really looking forward to be able to go again this year and hopefully represent everybody really well.
Unless anybody else has any questions, I think that's going to conclude everything for today.
Well done to all the spellers.
Hear, hear.
Yeah, these are great spellers. You guys are great. Thank you.
I have a question for Eric.
Sure.
How did you prepare? I mean, like, did you have the confidence to be a good speller?
Well, it's really scary coming up here and doing each level of the competition. It's just really important to be able to stay calm, and obviously it's really scary for everybody, but you have to stay relaxed under pressure.
All right.
Great question from one of our other spellers. You have a job here at Channel 4 waiting on you. And the good news is you don't need to know how to spell anything. We have copy editors who will catch all that. So anybody else have any questions? If not, Eric, again, congratulations. We'll be in contact with you